Ross, as someone who over the years has been identified as someone who loves to compete, do you get jacked up and fired up seeing guys put on pads for the first time this week?
Yes, I do. It always sounds a little bit bad when I say this, but more than the camaraderie, more than even the money, like, I really honestly miss the violence. I work out and I try to push myself. It's not the same, dude. It's not the same as running into another dude as hard as you can and knocking them over or trying to knock them over. It's just such a pure, primal feeling that once it's over, it's over. Like, you can never do it again. And I miss it every day. I mean, I daydream about someone, like, I don't know, pushing my wife in a bar. Not hard, but hard enough that I can, like, crush the dude. Like, something where I can legally hit somebody. Like, something where I'm legally allowed to respond with force. I don't want anything real bad to happen to anybody, but I want to be able to unload on someone. I mean, I've thought about starting a business where, like, people like you, Ben, and Brockman can line up for $100. You put a helmet and shoulder pads on, and you can just run and just lay out some dude. I don't know who the dude's going to be, but just I feel like we would make millions. Once you have that feeling once, you're like, honey, I got to go. Where are you going? I got to go to Ross's place again where I can go knock out a dude. I'm so mad. I had a terrible day at work. Let me go lay a couple of guys out. I'll be right back.
I mean, the first rule of Fight Club is, Ross, you don't talk about Fight Club.
Have you thought about challenging someone on TikTok? Are you calling out YouTubers in comments looking to live stream fight someone? Is that in your future?
No interest in anything that could cause any injury or pain to me because I've done that. So therein lies the rub, right, Ben? Like, I want the positive of it. I want to go lay somebody out in any capacity. Like, I don't want to injure someone, but I want to hurt. Like, I want to cause them discomfort. And I enjoy doing that. But I know what that entails. I mean, I had a back surgery. My career ended with my neck being herniated, bruised spinal cord, did my right MCL. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, that's the other thing, too, I always think about now, which is so interesting. Like, knowing what it does to your body. Like, when I see some of these guys, like, in their 12th year, and they've already made $40 million, and they sign a 1 year, like, $1.5 million contract, I'm always like, I mean, on the one hand, that's $1.5 million. Like, that's a ton of money. On the other hand, probably not going to make a difference in their life. They've already made a lot of money, but whatever added wear and tear to their body and whatever injury they suffer this year, that actually is going to have a big impact on the rest of their life.
Yeah, but I would imagine they realize, like you have, that you can't line up on a Sunday and run someone over. And this is the only shop in town until your business opens up where you can do that. So I think that's probably the motivation for some of those kind of guys.
I think it's a big part of it. Like, I still, to this day, okay, and if this is wrong, I don't want to be right. I do a lot of college games for CBS Sports Network. I will typically try to find a high school game. Like, I'll drive around on a Friday night, whatever college town I'm in, and I'll just look for lights. Like, I'll just look for lights. I call it find the lights. I'll look for lights. I always have to get there before the national anthem, so that when they play the national anthem and everything, and I look down at the high school kids, my eyes fill up. Like, there aren't very many things in life that make you do that. And that emotion, that experience, I just think it's so special, so pure. And if I can get it without any drugs or anything, I just go drive to a high school football game on a Friday night. It's pretty good.
Ross Tucker joins the show, Ross Tucker Football Podcast, former offensive lineman. And like I said, a guy who loves to compete. I was right.
This guy,
Ross,
yeah, exactly.
Us civilians were never introduced that way. I never said, oh, yeah, it was great working on the Rich Eisen Show. Chris Brockman, producer, a guy loves to compete, always there with the stats and information. You never hear us civilians described that way.
Ben, he does it. Like, every time I'm on, Chris and I will get into some, like, argument or debate. I can't remember what it was before. And then, like, Chris likes going at it. Chris likes
going at it.
Chris has a little edge to him.
Oh, I love it. Massive edge, always compete. I've ruined so many family bowling outings over the years because, one goes in the gutter and I lose it. Ross,
it's romanticized when it's Michael Jordan playing ping pong at the Olympics, but it's Chris Brockman on a family weekend.
Come on.
It's not the same thing.
It's just not fun. I mean, I flip over the chessboard, like, get out of here.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.